let's just move on now from the EU and just talk about that interesting thing that's happening out there that everyone's trying to get their heads around: the bank bailout. Billions and billions and billions of taxpayers' money has gone into the banks. Why don't you just let them go bust?
Because people's savings are in these banks, and because the lending that businesses and homeowners depend on from these banks would go west as well. I mean, you're talking about not sort of ordinary companies or businesses in banks. They are a system. They are the cornerstone of our economy. The entire economy functions on credit. So when you have that system of credit impaired, you have every part of our economy affected by it negatively. It's like when credit stops flowing, it's like an electricity power shortage that affects the entire economy. Nobody is immune or can isolate themselves from the impact of this. That's why we will only be able to fix everything else that's problematic in our economy when we fix the banking system.
So
it's indispensable.
So we had no option. We had to put the money in there. We had to save the banks. But what the taxpayers want to know, of course, is will we ever get our money back?
Yeah, but there's a very important principle here. The taxpayer should never put cash into anything, whether it be a banking system or an individual business or whatever it is, without knowing what the taxpayer is going to get back. And as far as the banks are concerned, the taxpayer is not only going to have functioning banks again in due course. I would like to put a timetable on that, but can't. But they will get back into working order in due course. Absolutely essential for businesses and homeowners, families and enterprises across the country. So they get that back. But actually, when you look at the way in which we're pricing the bank interventions that we're making, the taxpayer, when these assets start recovering their value in the banks that we've insured them against, when the banks start making a profit again, we will see a healthy return for the shareholding that we have now taken within our banking system. Now, it won't be tomorrow, and it won't be the day after tomorrow, but that return will come for the taxpayer because the time will come when the banks get back into proper profit-making commercial business, and it is we, the taxpayer, who will be receiving the benefit from that.